And I'm muted. Oh my god. Alright, hello. Welcome back to Monster Train. Today's episode is a very special episode. I'm gonna start by just opening. I'll just show you the run history here. You're gonna notice I recorded a run today already. This is the 16th. Well, now it's the 17th. It's 2:52 a.m. 9 p.m. today. I recorded a run. It was Umbra Exile Melting. I won. It was a great run. It was really good. Had a really good time with it. I thought it was super interesting. There was a lot that I felt like you could learn from it. I had this big train steward. I had a major refraction train steward on this run. I had a big train steward. I had a held over dripfall with iron drop cage. This run was really good. Like, I felt like there were a bunch of pieces that I had never used before that ended up being super interesting and super cool. Or not never used before, but it's like, you get the idea. It was a cool run. So why am I telling you about this in the start of this actual episode for today? Well, let me tell you what happened. I got to the end of the episode. I was doing my little post-run talk about all of the cool things that I thought went on in the run. And, yeah, I ran out of hard drive space at, like, the last minute of the run, and my file got corrupted. So we lost this run. It was a really cool run, too. And I was feeling real good. I was like, oh yeah, this intro is just gonna be me telling you about my day because it was unfortunate. I was feeling good though. I was like, oh, this was a really cool run. Oh man, I lost the file. Now I'm gonna have to record another one. Well, at least I can still stream, right? I still got my stream in 15 minutes. You see, I cut it a little close on the finishing time. Went to go to stream and I just couldn't connect to the Twitch servers. So that also didn't happen tonight. And so I just, I just did nothing. I just sat down and I played WoW. And I was like, alright, I give up for today. However, rain or shine, I shall bring you the Monster Train on time. We're gonna do another one. I'm gonna do another run. I was thinking maybe I was gonna get an extra run in and just like, maybe I would use this time to do something else. Like maybe I'd sit down and record a bunch of something or other. But no, I'm just gonna, it's 3 a.m. I'm gonna record one run. I'm gonna go to bed, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, and it's not gonna be cursed. That's the plan. I hope that you're hearing this. I really hope that you're hearing this because it's a very strange thing. At this point, I am talking to you, my YouTube viewer. However, that whole episode was just me, like when you think about it too much, and I try not to think about it too much, but that episode that was lost was just me sitting here talking to myself for 50 minutes, and that's what all of these episodes are, but because of the magic of the internet, I get to send these out to you, and you get to watch these. However, very strange to think about how I spent 50 minutes sitting in this room playing a run of Monster Train and narrating every little bit of it. And yeah, so I'm gonna stop thinking about that, because I don't like it. I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Anyway, I hope that you're doing well today. It is Sunday for yourself, most likely. Maybe Monday, depending on when you're seeing this. I hope you're having a good one. I am going to begin the run now. Don't forget to like the video, comment the video, subscribe the video. We are default Umbra, default Awoken. Got 2 Umbra runs, so I couldn't have this shit crash on like a Stygian setup. Although if it were a Stygian run, I probably wouldn't have had a 50-minute run, to be fair. Rage Talos, Cursefell, Diligent Seraph, Perils, Sharpen, Ember Cache. Okay. I mean, Perils is interesting. Ember Cache, I'm gonna go ahead and take Refracting Lenses because I think that healing for at least 20 per combat is sounding pretty good to me. And alright, so this is gonna be a different run. I had Trample Penumbra in the last run. I kind of want to play Architect. Architect is a weird one because, like, in my mind, Penumbra really only has 2 paths. Architect is here, and, like, it's not bad. Like, it's just fine. And that's the big problem with it, is it's just okay. I'm gonna click on it because I want to try something different after just having a rough one. I really think you just go Gorge or Trample, so I don't know. Let's play Architect. I don't think that Architect is bad. He becomes like +1 space to a floor and also 100 damage in the late game. But he's also not particularly good. We'll see. I don't know, man. I've been feeling like I felt really good about that last episode that I lost. I I was having a great time. I was feeling pretty good about it. I was like, man, this is really interesting how this is playing out, you know? I'm like, this is a run where I can really take away a lot, and you can take away a lot too to become a better Monster Train player, and probably just a better card game player in general. And then it's never gonna make it. I'm sad. I'm not like, I'm not like at a, oh, well, this is the last straw, this is the final breaking point sort of position, right? I'm not like, oh, well, this is the end now. I'm fine. I'm just a little disappointed. I'm not like, oh, now I have to record a second episode in the day. Oh, If this episode gets recorded and like corrupted in some way, which it shouldn't, I cleared like 20 gigs of hard drive space. I haven't, so the reason that it got corrupted, by the way, I should tell you the rest of this. Because normally, this has never been a problem before for me. Normally, at the end of every month, I go through and I clear my recordings folder. But Cranberry and I have been doing the Final Fantasy VII stuff, so I have, or not Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy 13 2 stuff, and so I have those. So like since we started recording those, I haven't been clearing out the folder because I don't want to like, what if I accidentally delete those, you know? And, oh, well, you could just put them in a separate folder, you could do this, you could do that. Yeah, but what if I miss one? I'm very paranoid about that. And so I just haven't touched the folder. I never even thought about running out of space on my hard drive. It never even crossed my mind. Anyway, Space Prism is less useful because we have Architect. I'm going to take Making of a Morsel. I've had so many runs lately. This is going to be Razor Sharp Edge. I've had so many runs lately where I don't take Razor Sharp Edge, or not Razor Sharp Edge, I don't take Making of a Morsel, and I regret it. Now, the interesting thing about this one is, with Architect Penumbra, we don't have to play Umbra. Especially with these cards, we can do pretty well with basically any Awoken unit. I'm really, really interested in playing this with like a Thorned Hollow or an Awoken Hollow, honestly. But I don't think that I will. Well, if I get a Hollow here, it's pretty good. I really don't want to play another run of Umbra units, to be honest. Like, on this run, what I would really like to play is Thorned Hollow. I would really, really, really like to play Thorned Hollow. Although if I was going to do that, I should have taken Wildwood Sap. Yeah, I should just go on the good path here to the right. If there were a Steel Shop on this path, I would feel a little better about it, but seeing double Umbra units, like, what if this is just Shadow Eater Morsel Maker again? I'm gonna go left. I just wanna do it. This is an episode that might not feature the best play, but I'm just gonna do what feels good. I want to play Thorned Hollow. I really, really want to see how Thorned Hollow feels in this run. I think that he should feel really good. Like, this should be the run where Thorned Hollow pops off. That's what I'm thinking, and so I want to see it. And I'll just skip the rest of this for now. I'm gonna beat myself up if I don't see another Wildwood Sap, though. I'm gonna like lose the run off of that sort of thing. Yeah, I'll see another unit here for sure. But I'll be a little upset if I don't see another unit here for sure. So yeah, I think this is fine. I'm not torn up though. That's what I really wanna make sure I drive home this point. I'm fine. I am actually like 100% okay. Don't worry about it. I was just like, I was really digging that run, and I thought, as the file corrupted, I went, ah, fuck, I didn't clear my hard drive recently, did I? Like, as it was happening, as the message popped off, I just went, oh no, I did it. I really never thought that I would have a lost episode sort of situation. Because I've been making videos on YouTube now for almost a year. Oh my god. It's coming up on 1 full year of YouTube recording. Hey, you're gonna beat me. This Hollow does not have the healing to survive, huh? I'm about to get slapped. Interesting. No, it's been like almost a year of YouTube now. It'll be a year. I think, if I remember correctly, my first video that was in this style and not just a stream thing. The very first video that I made and uploaded was put up on February 22nd, I think it was. Take 2. Let's go. I think I just put the sharp in here. Yeah, we have a ton of fire health from this refracting lenses, so this is not a huge issue. It sucks, but Whatever. Who cares? Yeah, refracting lenses basically save the run, but doesn't really matter all that much. I will take Space Prism here. It's a consume card for refracting lenses. Oh, God. It's tragic. It is a tragedy. I'll take Steel Enhancer. I should have Wildwood Sap and we should crush this run 100%, but I didn't do it. I'm gonna grab Crucible Warden. Something to do with our morsels. He's fine. He can take a multi-strike. He can do a lot. Okay, on Fire Health. I should be in such a better position, but we'll end up in such a better position that that damage doesn't matter all that much. This one really just wants Animus of Will, doesn't it? Like, can I fit Penumbra? I can play Penumbra, Animus of Will, and a Thorn Hollow on a single floor, and that floor should crush. So if I see Animus of Will, I think we just take it. I'll probably even toss the Crucible Warden away. Yeah, we should be winning. Like, we should be in a position for me to tell you confidently we're gonna win this run from this position. But I took fucking Razor Sharp Edge instead of Wildwood Sap, and I'm not gonna get over it. We should duplicate the Wildwood Sap here. We should have it double stacked and duplicate it, and we should just win this run. But it's gonna be a struggle now because I didn't take Wildwood Sap. Tragic. Well, guess I'm duplicating Restore. And it's time to struggle. Yep. This is really bad. I should not do this. This is really bad. This is a self-tilt play. Don't do that. I'll take another one. And we'll just take it easy from here. Yeah. It's fine. I should be able to put up more regen, but this should be okay. We probably want to play top floor. Well, never mind. Probably gonna play mid floor. And I will chill. Yeah, it's mostly just that he dies and there's not a whole lot I can do about that. I need healing. Our healing is really bad, and I might just lose this run here for not taking Wildwood Sap. I might die to Talos on this turn. Do I? Let's see. I have to block all 3 of these hits, so I need to generate a health morsel. Okay. So I lose my Thorn Hollow here. What does this mean for us? I mean, I think it just means we lose. I'm pretty sure it means we lose the run. I can put a Magma Morsel so he kills both of the 7 ones, I guess? Yeah, sure. Pretty sure we die off of this, but I guess we'll see. Maybe the damage shield boy up here can keep us alive and keep us in it. What a shame. I wonder if I could have played that top floor and then had it be a little better. I probably could have. I mean, I could have played it top floor. I wonder if it would have been better, is more so the question. I would prefer it if I didn't lose so much damage shield here. I duplicated Restore twice and then lost my unit that I was going to heal with it, so... you know. It's a little tough, just in general. I guess it's possible that this man kills Talos for us. He's taking 15 here? Wow, he has no damage shield left, huh? Yeah, I shouldn't have played the Train Steward here. I should have played Shade Splitter so that he had a damage shield. Didn't realize this was also the short floor. Dude, this round is looking a little bit doomed here. Well, he does a lot of damage to Talos, so that's a plus. Now there is a negative here. 229, 316, 391, we're dead. I'm definitely dead here. Could I survive this combat? Yeah, maybe. Almost certainly. Almost certainly I could have survived this combat. I'm just... I'm fine. It's okay. That's fine. I shouldn't have had to have played Umbra again. We shouldn't have been in that position to begin with. It's fine. Blighting Seal Daedalus, Failure Arc is Diligent Seraph, Immortal Trade, Sharpened Void Binding. I think I'm gonna play Trample Penumbra here, and we're gonna play Emberdrain. Take Root Split Mask. Yeah, we're gonna just play Trample Penumbra, we're gonna spam Emberdrain, and we're gonna win this run. I don't need units here. I just generally on that last run, when you get right down to it, it's honestly a pretty classic scenario that we experienced there, where you get to choose between it's the old pick one between. I shouldn't Immortal Trade him. You know what? Whatever. It's pick one, and your options are Razor Sharp Edge or Wild Wisp, and I picked one, and I picked wrong. It's just kind of a 50-50, if I'm honest with you. I feel like it's just a 50-50 anyway. I feel that way because you want both of them, and you just have to guess which one's going to show up again, and which one isn't. I should have played Penumbra top 4. I forgot about the Root Split Mask already. That's alright. But yeah, I definitely should have won that last run. However, that's okay. We're on to a new one. I'm gonna take 2 here. Not a huge deal. Penumbra crushes you. Gonna take another 3 because it's fucking chains. I hate you, chains. Get out of my face. It still bothers me that he's just a better version of the other unit. Ember Forge. It's not terrible here, but it's actually god awful here. The only card that I could take there is Steel Enhancer. I'm not going to though. Give me Holdover. No, that's fine. Take Void Binding to 0 cost, and that's it. Guess I can look at an Awoken banner. We're not in a position where we're gonna auto win from here. I should probably grab something. Like I should probably grab Awoken Hollow just to be safe. But at the same time, I'm not going to. You can't make me. You really just can't make me, and that's the problem. I'm a loose cannon. We have so much survivability for Trample Penumbra that if we play him top 4, he should just win. This is my thinking anyway. It's probably fine, right? I mean, I just throw Void Bindings and Lifesteal on him and he should crush, is my expectation here. I mean, he looks pretty strong, I gotta say. He's scaling really well. Just throw these at him. He's not gonna, like, we're not getting back below the Emberdrain numbers at it for anything that matters, I don't think. Only card I want to play is Lifesteal here anyway. 6 Lifesteal with this much attack is plenty. We crush it, of course. We will have trouble. Is it Rage Talos again? I think it is Rage Talos again. And I also think that I won't know because of, Harrelson's good here. Because of that weird visual bug that is going on. It's just going to show me that this is Plating Seal Daedalus, even though I think this is Rage Talos. No, wait, this is just Plating Seal Daedalus, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is actually Plating Seal Daedalus. Okay. That's fine then. I'm just going to want to put up a little more Void Binding. It's a question of will Penumbra take more than 25 in a round, and the answer should be no. It should be no. Petrified Skull is fine. Nah, I don't need it. The thing to watch out for on this run is going to be, and this is a classic issue, so we're going to plan for it throughout. A classic issue, a classic run killer with this Emberdrain build is this Seraph, where you just Emberdrain down to 0 and then have no cards to play. And you just consume all of your scaling because you have to, because they Emberdrain you, and then you sit there with all your cards and go, huh, I can't do anything. So we're going to make sure that that doesn't happen on this round. How do we do that? We're just going to make a bunch of Shade Splitters cost 0. That's all. It's super easy. Make the Shade Splitters cost 0, let them stay in the run. Duplicate Void Binding a bunch of times, remove everything else, and snowball out of control. Hopefully. Yeah. I mean, we got the nuts on the opener. We got Void Binding and we got the Lifesteal one. Like, it's insane. And we got Root Split Mask, which helps on these waves that super stack. Crazy, crazy powerful. I will take this. guess it was a little closer than it looked, perhaps. I don't think so, though. I'm going a little faster here, I'll be honest with you. I'm ready to sleep. I'm gonna skip this, and I'm gonna skip this. I mean, now we just start to become much stronger. I guess taking space might be a bit better of a choice there. Just because I want to play Sarah, or play Penumbra top 4 most likely. It's okay though. Toss Train Steward, we'll toss Regen. I don't want anything. This is a no unit run, this is just Penumbra. These cost 0. I'm just gonna start on Shade Splitters down to 0 here. I don't need anything else. Shade Splitters down to 0, remove everything else, and I'm looking for Holdover, but I don't find it. I'll spend 2 removals on... I can take out Restore. This will be a no Awoken. I'll probably end up with Sharpen still, actually. I am gonna need to pick up a few more cards to throw away. It's interesting. I guess we'll see. We'll see where we end up. I didn't take any cards. I don't want to take spikes here. No, I think I took 1. I took the Perils. We just gotta keep our eyes peeled, that's all. Make sure I don't die to the Diligent Seraph. It's super easy for this run to lose to Seraph, but this is also going to be a super quick run. Either way, this run's going to be really fast from here on. The combats are like no decisions, it's no nuance, we just play the cards that we draw. It's the interesting thing about Emberdrainer runs, there really is no thinking involved, it's just play cards that cost 0. Yep, he kills the whole floor. The damage shield is not important, which is an important thing for me to remember, actually. The damage shield is not the important part of what Void Binding does. Usually you need it, you use Void Binding, and it's all of your plan, but not on this run. The lifesteal is the keep Penumbra alive strategy. And I'll take any more Void Bindings they show us, and I'll take 0 cost cards. Engraft is probably a little better because this actually generates this 1 energy, which can be nice. But for what? I don't know. I need to take it though because I need to take some cards to consume at Seraph. And this is a good card. It's a lot better than Shade Splitter anyway. Maybe I should have gone to the duplicate. I thirsted after the magic shop here, but maybe I should have hit that duplicate. We're only going to have 3 Void Bindings now instead of 4. I'm not sure about that one. Holdover? I was hoping that I would get rewarded with Holdover, but alas. Not to be. Oh well. It's fine. Like, I probably should have gone the other way, but I think that this is fine. Taking armor 15 on this combat is tough. Very hard to do. I'm thinking about... Wave 2 is gonna be... Wave 2 isn't gonna be... I mean, the waves are just gonna stack up is the problem. I shouldn't do this. I really shouldn't do that. Space lost top 4. I didn't even consider the fact that I could lose space top 4. With losing space top 4, I would have just lost the run for taking that armor trial. All of my calculations were around rooting this enemy. Which, as we can see here, would not have happened. I mean, he would have been rooted, but then he would have walked away. And we would have ended up taking a ton. Because he would have 60 more health. Well, 75 more health, actually. So yeah, he would have clocked us quite a bit. That's fine. Oh, the spikes are kind of making it a little more difficult, aren't they? I guess he has life skills, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. It's 35 damage coming out of Self-Made Harpy, which is not more than 50, so we're not dying here. The only way we die is if he takes more than 50, right? I think so. Yeah. And he should never take more than 50. It's maybe a tough on Arcus, but we have like damage shield for that, not lifesteal. Beast. It's a card to take just to consume. I think it's fine to grab it. I need to be taking zero cost cards like this, I think. Oh, Preserve Thorns is super good here. So is Invigorating Solution. Both of these are solid. I like Preserve Thorns a little more because it gives us 3 more cards to consume as well, and they're super well impact. They're good to play, really. I should slow down a little bit. I don't know, I don't like it when I get all speed runny like this. It's not really speed runny though. It's interesting because I'm gonna remove these sharpens, by the way. The decisions that I'm making here, I'm making very quickly, and the reason for that isn't because I'm in a rush. I know it'll come across. It definitely will seem like I'm in a big rush here. I'm not in a big rush. Like I said I was going to be going a little quicker here, but I feel like I'm zooming through this in comparison to a normal run, and it's because I am. But it's because there's not a whole lot for me to do or think about on this run. There's not a whole lot of nuance. I just play my cards and it is what it is. Like, there's not a whole lot of nuance to this turn. There's not a whole lot of positional things to do. There's not a whole lot of, like, decision making. I just play Penumbra and then I play my zero cost Emberdrainer cards, so I'm going really fast. But it's not because I'm, like, angry at the game or anything. Or angry in general. Yeah, we're in a really good spot off of this Preserve Thorns. I thought this was gonna be a no Awoken cards run, but it is not the case. Preserve Thorns is gonna clutch it. And if this weren't, like, the only reason that there's any doubt on if we win this or not, as I just grief myself for fun here, the only reason there's any doubt is because this is Diligent Seraph. If this were any other Seraph, actually Seraph would also be tough, actually. Something I've been finding lately, a lot of, oh hey, this is also kind of gross. Okay, I'll do this. I don't care. A lot of runs that lose to Diligent Seraph also lose to Chase Seraph, though. That's something that I've been noticing lately. You bitch, Arcus. I hate you. Why did I play this? Penumbra's not scaling quite fast enough to kill double heavies on his own, but because we have Root Split Mask, like, I probably would have had to have made a slightly different adjustment to the plan. But Root Split Mask means that I don't have to, and that's pretty neat as well. The plan can go forward as Unga Bunga B press zero cost card. There's obviously a big keystone piece that I haven't mentioned here. There's a big hit that we can always be on the lookout for. It is, you don't need me to tell you that, Furnace Tap is the nuts on this run. You've probably seen enough of these runs at this point. I don't mind these because I don't get them too often. The Trample Penumbra goes insane runs. I'm not gonna take another zero cost do nothing card, am I? I am. I'm gonna take one more. I don't mind it. Because this is... No, I have to take space. If I take double draw there, I am trolling. I am actually playing for fun. Not playing to win at all. I'm like, I am losing. I can't play Penumbra anymore. That would be tough. If we lose the space roll twice in a row, and I might be playing bottom floor on Seraph because of curses. Take another card to zero cost here. That's all we need to do. Give me ×5. Alright. That's really not worth it. It's just unfortunate. I should have taken the money, really. Losing space on the middle floor is a positive, I guess. Heaven's Seal doesn't matter. I think. I might die to this, actually. I think it shouldn't matter, though. 60... 70, okay, we're fine. Just checking if I die on that wave. This is a super high damage output fight. So, worth keeping in mind that sometimes I might just drop. Or rather, It's worth counting to check if Umbra just drops, is what I should say. Not here though, I don't believe. He's got the lifesteal. He pushes through the first scary wave. This next wave is the only wave we really have to worry about. Oh wait, 60, 70? Nah, you're good. This is the only wave that can... This wave sets us behind, and then we can start to snowball out of control potentially, but I think he should do more damage than the enemy's gain health per turn. Oh yeah, he's definitely outpacing. Super outpacing here. If they ever wanted to stop this run, by the way, all they would have to do is make it so that he loses multiple stacks of lifesteal. Or not really stop this run, but like weaken this run. It wouldn't even break the run, really. Oh, hey, I almost died on that turn. I'm on it. But like losing multiple stacks of lifesteal every time would be super awkward. 86. So as long as he's above 86 at the start, it's fine. Just checking. There's not a whole lot I can do, I don't think. Like, I don't have any answers. This run doesn't set up, it doesn't set up answers, it just kind of sits here and I play this and I go, I'm confident that this is good enough, and it's good enough. Is it good enough? We'll see. We'll see on Seraph. I think that this Seraph is going to be the hardest one. It's a good one. Taking Snare, just in case we don't get put top floor. It's also a 0 cost card that can consume. I have to duplicate here. I think I have to duplicate. It's a shame. None of the duplicates lined up with magic shops, which is tough, but that's alright. Steel shop is completely worthless, so we just check this one. Well, the anvil's kind of cute. Worthless, but cute. Chain of Gems is nice. Man, Lightstone Casing plus the... Yeah, that would have been cool. Oh well. I want to remove 1 cost spells because they are dead. Can't play them. And I think that every card in this deck costs 0. Yeah, it does. Good. So I have 18 cards, I just have to consume them. And I think we're fine. Seraph should be 9 rounds. I think we're fine. This is an interesting one. Do I want to play top floor and just live with the curses, or do I want to play mid floor and try to fight them off a little bit? I think that playing mid floor makes sense because I can also feed Penumbra morsels on mid floor, and I get 170 damage. I don't have to consume this. I'm going to though. I'm going to. I'm gonna do it so that I can get that extra draw. Hey, don't do that to me. Hey, what the hell? What is this? I have 3 Void Bindings in the bottom of my deck. This seems suboptimal. I'm gonna hold off on Immortal Trading, I guess. I'm gonna take it. Holy moly, I'm gonna start taking it here. Oh god. This is gonna get ugly. This is gonna get pretty ugly. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna take a ton from these backliners walking up. I should have played top floor, it looks like, because I'm not scaling at a rate that's good enough. I could not know that I was not going to scale at a good enough rate. But as it turns out, I'm not scaling at a good enough rate. And I'm just gonna get fucking bodied by curses. Oh no. It's ugly. Now on the bright side, everything else is free. So I need to... I want to consume... I should consume this card actually. Sting's a better card than Unleash is here. I mean, from this point, we scale up. So as long as I don't die to these, which I don't. Right? Right. We should be fine. The double 190s might be a problem. Save myself 10 damage if I play Sting on top floor. Sounds right. Damn, I might lose this. I'm gonna lose this, actually. I'm gonna lose this, and I had to play top floor. I did not... I'm not going to replay this combat. And the reason is because I'm not going to learn anything, because what I did here I'm pretty sure is right. There was no way for me to know that all 3 of my Void Bindings were at the bottom of the deck. But I think that I'm going to lose because of that. And that is unfortunate. I think I'm going to die from these 2 enemies walking by. Oh, it's a bad day for Monster Train, let me tell you what. It's a real rough day for Monster Train, for yours truly. I should have played top floor, for sure, but that's okay. We're gonna try... The way that we win this is gonna be an unorthodox play, but I have to consume that. The way that we win this is by just not void binding. We have to... No, there's no chance. There is no chance, right? I think I died to this enemy, actually. Yeah, okay. Fuck, dude. Oh, man. They gave me this nuts void binding run, and then all of them were at the bottom of the deck. Are you kidding me? I don't think what I did there was wrong, though, because, well, let me walk you through it, right? In theory, I draw at least one of the holdover cards in the top half of the deck within the first 2 turns, right? That's the hypothesis. With that hypothesis in tow, what we find is we kill the first 2 curse enemies. We only take 1 curse per turn, and we get to the second one within a few turns. We then, with both of those held over, we power up a bunch of rage, and we get to the point where we're not dying. In hindsight, I guess you can just say, oh, well, you're not going to scale fast enough for the double 190s. You can run the numbers here. You're putting down average of, let's say, it's 12 rage per turn, and then every now and then you get an extra 6 rage, so it's plus 24, and we'll say every 3rd turn it's plus, it's plus 24 attack, and every 3rd turn it's plus 36. Yeah, so from 170, you play 2 of them and you clear a floor, or 2 of them kills a single heavy because you're at 194. I guess you are scaling too slowly with only those 2 void bindings held over. Right, 24 per turn isn't getting to 380 in time, so I had to look at the numbers and realize that I had to play top floor. But also, if I were chunking for more damage, we could have got bigger hits on those heavies sooner. You know, it's just like... It was a run that should have felt unlosable, but Diligent Seraph plus that really unfortunate turn of events on the draw led to us losing it. I just had to play top floor. I baited myself, basically. I baited myself because of Purifiers. I thought that I was going to lose to Curses, and then I played mid-floor and lost to Curses anyway. Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.